Okay, hear me out. I just feel like we should just dismantle capitalism. And no, I don't mean it in a way of like, yeah, let's just embrace socialism, let's just embrace communism, blah, blah, blah. Anyone who ever advocates for that has never lived in that kind of society. But I just feel like the current system that we have is not serving the majority, is not serving the masses. I just feel like we need to dismantle capitalism. I think we need to go back to like the trade and barter bargain system. We need to go back to that trade and barter bargain trade good for services system. It's not that we necessarily have to get rid of capital, but like, why does everything have to be centered around capital? If we trade our goods and services for other goods and services, we'll never be at a loss, right? Like, am I crazy for thinking that? We'll always have exactly what we need. Now, this is where capital comes in. If you want a little bit more, yeah, I guess you can like be greedy. No, you could do that if you want, but at least our basic needs will be met in a nice like communal, does sound like I'm advocating for communism, but in a communal way. I'm not advocating for communism because I just don't believe that the government will fairly distribute goods and services like how people think that they will, because they don't do that now and we don't even live in that kind of society. So I can't imagine if we gave all that power to them, how that would look. But I'm just saying, like, if you're skilled in baking and you're the town baker, okay, I pay you in sugar, guess what? Sugar expense, not a thing. You don't have to worry about that. And I got that Costco bag of sugar, so you're good for a while. Now, I do see that this could be a problem when it comes to wanting to advance society with like technology and um that sort of a thing. It would be really, really hard to go beyond like a really kind of agrarian culture, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it could be kind of fun for a little bit anyway. I just feel like we need a system that's like maybe like half capitalism, half like socialist. And like somewhere in the middle, we'll have something that actually considers everyone. I just feel like our current system really only favors those within the 1% of wealth. Also, I suppose those who are struggling. But that's another thing. You could watch the full video